again and get going. Hello guys and welcome. This is God's casting for Ghostly Gamers as well as myself, providing you an ESWC recap from the big tournament in Paris, France, where Dota 2 was played. So the switch from Dota to Dota 2 was happening, and I'm Gods from Ghostly Gamers. That's me there. This is EHOME vs 4GL. This is the semi-final match, the match that was not covered by Join Dota Toby1, who was doing the sort of main English casting for the event. So I'm bringing you a little replay recap from one of the matches that I doubt many of you have actually seen. EHOME and 4GL. EHOME finishing second place in Group B. Sorry, no, EHOME finishing second place in Group A. They had a very tough road. They lost to Monkey, they lost to SGC, but they beat M5. They also beat Virus, as well as another team, I believe. They had at least, no, I think they finished off with 2 wins and 2 losses. But they did just scrape through, getting through on time, I believe. Well, actually, I think they were tied with Moscow 5, but they got through because they beat Moscow 5. So it went to the head-to-head. They got through. Moscow 5 got knocked out in the group stages, so they did beat Moscow 5. 4GL, they wiped through their group. Who knew? 4GL, Gamers League, also known as Gamers League, they were in the Group B with Na'Vi, Orange, NextKZ. I mean, it was a tough group, and they came top. They did not lose a single game. They beat Na'Vi, they beat Orange, they beat all these powerhouse teams, and it was just fantastic Dota from them all day long. And we are going to get right into their semi-final match against EHOME, who finished second in the group. So they basically first from Group A plays second from Group B, vice versa, and then they go on to the finals and the third place match. This is the semi-final. That was not covered by Join Dota. So going to be getting right into the game, guys. We are going to unpause in just a second and get right in as, once again, I'm Gods and bringing you this cast from Ghostly Gamers. And we're going to get right into it. And hope you guys enjoy. So here we go. I'm going to hide my little camera so you guys don't spoil how long the actual replay is. Although if you can tell, if you're watching this video, you will know how long it is based on the video. And if you actually did see that, then you do know already. So hopefully no one has anything too spoiled. We're going to have 4GL on the Dire side. We've got EHOME on the Radiant. Actually, we do need to pop this back up, so close your eyes. We're going to go free camera because I don't miss any action, being the good caster that I am, or at least that I like to think I am. And we are going to get right underway. We've got 4GL, they're on the Dire team. They've got a Tide being played by Andre, Grazine playing this Lich. We've got Vengeful Spirit played by Zagusari. We've got Mitch, 4GL, playing the Drow Ranger. And we've got Badhari playing that Venomancer. He's been playing that Void pretty much throughout the entire tournament. So maybe Void was banned this game, but he's been picking it especially against Antimage. So we're going to see Antimage on the EHOME side, and not going to be able to pick up the Void that they maybe wanted, because they've been picking Void in like literally about 80 to 90% of their matches, and it's a great counter to Antimage. You can actually bash him and keep him down in that Chronosphere. So maybe seeing that hero being banned in the banning stage, but we don't know exactly what happened, guys, because this was remade AP, so we have no information on the bans that picks. We're going to see Nuz playing the Antimage at bottom. With that poor man's shield first side, I've got pulled some tangos by a teammate just so we can have some regen as well. We've got Witch Doctor played by Arse. We've got QQQ playing Beastmaster, which will be in the mid lane, I believe. And we've got Clockwork played by X or Die, their sort of star player, so to speak, and Windrunner being played by PCT with some Ultra. So it looks like we will see a support Windrunner this game, and possibly some dual lanes coming out from EHOME, as Anti-Mage and Witch Doctor look to be bottom, Beastmaster at mid, and the Clockwork heading top, as well as this courier with a branch. Whether or not they're doing a Windrunner Clockwork dual lane, that's a very unusual dual lane, but maybe not just wanting to send one hero up against this Drow Vengeful Spirit lane, not to mention the Tide tri-lane. That is a tri-lane which would just get so many kills on a solo hero, so obviously deciding to play it fairly safe, not give Drow as much farm and as many free levels as he would normally get if it was just a solo hero. And basically, if it's a solo hero at top, they would be stuck at this top tower for days and days, unable to get anywhere near the creep wave. So some potentially smart decision making by EHOME, but a Clockwork Windrunner is not a very strong lane, and against the tri-lane we will see some aggression coming out from 4GL as they will be looking to pick up some kills. We're going to have Windrunner getting that Windrun first level 1, which will help give some escape mechanisms. Clockwork with the rocket skill, just good for lasting as well as harassing and knowing where these enemy 4GL heroes are. You're going to have Tidehunter right here in the jungle. We'll come out from some harass soon, but this, I mean, not a huge amount of killing power on this Gamers League tri-lane. I mean, they've got the Gush plus stun, and Drow with the minus armor from Gush can do some big damage. We're going to see it happen here. We're going to use that win run skill. There you go. And that's going to not allow them to do too much more damage. Clockwork in the middle though. Clockwork going to need to be careful. He's getting blocked by Tidehunter. Some very, very good blocking by Tide. There goes a Gush. Is there another stun? Drow going to get this. Last hit, but Tide tanking the tower. One more hit from Windrunner. Tide goes down as well. A 1-for-1 trade. PCT gets the revenge kill. Gets 2 revenge kills. Vengeful Spirit goes down as well. Power shot coming in. PCT with a triple kill right off the bat. I can't believe my eyes. And 4GL are going to be kicking themselves with a horrible start there. They've lost all 3 of their heroes in their tri-lane. They carry the Drow Ranger. Their 2 supports all going down to this Windrunner. Windrunner getting a heap of gold from that. Has 900 gold already at 2 minutes in. And that is disastrous for 4GL. Their strongest lane, losing all 3 heroes just for the first blood. They did get that first blood on Clockwork, but at what cost? At what cost indeed. And the first blood did go to the Drow, I want to say, because he does have that poor man's shield, not to mention TPing back in the lane. So I think Drow did get that first blood. We can actually have a little look. Drow did get that last hit, which is the only sort of comforting factor there, is that the Drow got the last hit, who is their carry, but he still died. Not to mention the 2 supports going down, and EHOME obviously going to be ecstatic with that exchange there. Beastmaster at mid will just be looking to survive as well as possible against the Venomancer, who will be harassing him all the time, as you can see right there. Harass, harass, harass. That's the name of the game. Venomancer probably going to, not going for the max Plague Walk, it's going for the max Venomous Gale, which is that nuke that comes out. So not going to be leveling up those Plague Wards to put pressure on the towers, but just going to be looking to put pressure on the actual hero Beastmaster. Keep him away from the creeps, because that poison nuke does do more damage than wards to heroes, but it doesn't quite push the lane as much. You can't spam it like you spam those Plague Wards, and it doesn't give you as much pushing and pressure capabilities, but still a viable build. Bottom lane, we've got the Witch Doctor Anti-Mage lane. They're keeping this Lich very, very low level, only level 3 as a solo hero, but Lich obviously just going to be spamming that Dark Ritual, denying as many as possible. You see he's actually got, well, sacrifice in this. You can't call it Dark Ritual, this isn't Warcraft. A lot of these things are copyrighted, so the sacrifice skill, he's got it level 2 because it gets a shorter cooldown, 35 seconds to 30 second cooldown at level 2. So going for that there, and that's going to give him, basically allow him to deny as much farm from anti-mage as possible without even having to go to the lane and attack for those denies. So it's a smart decision by Lich. That's kind of the reasoning behind that Lich pick, and having it bottom against a very, very tough lane where Lich is going to be stuck at this tower, but as he denies more, the wave's going to get pushed to his tower. You can see he's going to be pushing here with this Siege Wagon coming into play, as well as a couple of range creeps. This lane is going to push, and Lich will eventually get XP once it pushes to his tower, and you're actually going to see him venture out a bit further, because I think this is a 4GL ward. They see that where this Witch Doctor is, they know he's going to have that Invis Rune maybe, and it's actually going to be Beastmaster picking it up, and it looks like Witch Doctor going to be looking to coming from behind. Beastmaster may be going to come as well. No, he's not. And one sec, guys. We'll just do need to pause this game, and we'll be back in a second. Alright guys, I'm back. Unfortunately, an important phone call came in. We are back and underway. And we will get right back into this, guys. Unfortunately, that call could not be avoided. We are going to be right back into this game. What is going on? I've lost all sense of rhythm here, which is going to be quite annoying, but we still know. We're going to recap here. We've got the Windrunner Clockwork at top. Windrunner getting a triple kill to start off the game. I mean, the Clockwork did go down first blood to the Drow, but Windrunner picking up all 3 kills with the help of his tower was a disastrous start for 4GL. Here comes a stun. There's going to be a gush as well. Windrunner using that Windrun will get away. Drow not going to be able to use those arrows to slow him at all, because you do get that 100% evasion once you cast the Windrun spell. And EHOME at mid. How's the Beastmaster doing? He's got 21 CS, 25 on Venomancer, so Beastmaster going to be perfectly happy with where this mid lane stands. And Anti-Mage at bottom, getting pretty farmed, has those power treads, and how much gold in CS? Who's named 29 CS. Would obviously have a bit more if it wasn't for the Lich Dark Ritual, basically denying one creep from every creep wave. So that's a lot of denies coming out, and very, very tough lane for him to be in. Top lane, Shackle, not going to shackle to anything, but Beastmaster's coming with the Roar. They're going on the Drow Ranger. Drow Ranger will go down. Can they get this VS as well? All the time. Clockwork going on the VS. It looks like VS is going to be the target. That Battery Assault, the mini stun, slowing down the VS. VS goes down. Ty just going to salve and Clarity up. Try to avoid going down as well, and EHOME up. 5 kills to 1 now, off to a fantastic start in this top lane. And we're going to see Venomancer putting down some Plague Wards. He's now got them level 2, level 3, so there we go. There's the Plague Wards being leveled up, and that's going to apply some good pressure to this mid tier 1 tower, force some of these heroes to come defend it. It looks like Beastmaster's going to be the